Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you can spend thousands of dollars on parts and diagnostics you don't need. Stay with us and we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Toyota Sienna, this generation right here, from year 2011 to year 2020. If you guys have one of those, and if you have a problem where headlights do not work and you want to see what can cause that, what you need to check, there are multiple fuses guys and a special hidden relay that you need to check always if your headlights do not work. Start with that way you do not waste your money and time on parts and diagnostic you don't need. We'll explain about that. Also we'll talk where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take things completely apart, we show you guys how to do electrical, mechanical, bodywork, a little bit of everything guys. If you have one of those vehicles that we're making videos on, subscribe. We'll put quite a few videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Altogether guys, on our channels we have more than 12,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars. Now also if you need to buy any parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way guys you do not waste your money and time, we'll share in our videos where you can buy parts, tools, fuses, relays, because some fuses guys and relays are specific, especially for that Toyota Sienna. You have those special fuses right here. You also have that special integration relay right here, and the other relays, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping guys, because sometimes they could be also really hard to find. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So now here we're going to demonstrate on this 2014 Toyota Sienna what can easily cause guys, okay, headlight not to work. First of course you need to check your headlight bulbs, right? That's number one thing. But if the bulbs are fine, connectors are plugged in, everything's fine and still doesn't work, okay, we'll guys need to work actually in two different fuse boxes today. First we'll start on the driver's side, open the driver door, look above the pedals under the dash on the left side upside down, you will see one white cover like this one. Remove it, and behind it you have the interior fuse box layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to always test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay, some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery, and if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So if the headlights guys do not work, or a headlight doesn't work, we'll start here by checking a few fuses now. And what we're talking about here, there is two fuses that we need to go to a different fuse box. The first one that you need to check is known as, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuse number 20 is, let me see, 20, so 21 right here, 10 fuse. Fuse number 21, very important fuse. Then you need to check fuse number 25. After that, go ahead, pop the hood open, facing the engine on the right side you have a fuse box under this cover, that's the main engine fuse box. Once you open it, you have that layout right here. Here, depending on the year, model and headlight configuration, you may have multiple fuses or you may have just a few, depending. Now, one of them that you may have is fuse number 1 right here. You may need to check that. You will need to check fuse number 4 right above it. That's if you have the high intensity headlights. Next, you will need to check fuse number 8, okay, and you wonder where that is. 8 and fuse number 9. These two fuses will need to be checked. After that, you need to check fuse number 31, that fuse here, and that's that fuse right here, and fuse number 32. Those are special triple fuses. We'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price and quick shipping. And next, you need to check fuse number 35, that main fuse right here. Other things that can cause headlights not to work, of course, could be bad bulb, disconnected wire, okay, or it could be a bad headlight switch in some cases. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.